You're tired, you're frustrated, you're asking yourself, is it even worth it anymore? Maybe it's just not meant to be. Maybe I'm not good enough. Sound familiar? Yeah, been there, felt that, thought that. Here's the ugly truth nobody talks about. The moment you feel like giving up the most is the moment you are the closest to your breakthrough. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like defeat. It feels like heartbreak. It feels like everything you've been working for is slipping through your fingers. But hear me on this. Pain is not your signal to quit. Pain is your proof you're growing. If you weren't moving forward, you wouldn't feel friction. If you weren't leveling up, you wouldn't feel pressure. Think about it. Diamonds are created under pressure. Steel is forged in fire. Muscles are built by tearing the fibers and rebuilding stronger. Growth hurts because it's change at the deepest level. And every part of you is screaming, stay comfortable, quit, go back. But if you want the life you dream about, you cannot negotiate with your old comfort zone. Why most people quit and why you won't. Most people quit because they are addicted to immediate results. They think effort equals instant reward. But success doesn't work like Amazon Prime. It's not click and deliver in 24 hours. It's click and work and hustle and cry and believe and keep moving, and then it delivers. You're in what I call the desert phase. It's dry. It's lonely. It's hard. You see nothing around you, no signs that you're making progress, and it feels like you're dying inside. But let me be brutally honest. This is the test. This is the part that separates the dreamers from the doers, the people who just wished for success, and the people who earned it. Most people quit in the desert, not because they can't make it, but because they stop believing in themselves when nothing around them looks promising. But you're different. You're not here watching this because you're weak. You're here because some tiny part of you, even if it's only a whisper, still believes there's more for you. And that tiny voice? It's right. You don't need more motivation. You don't need another pep talk. You need a decision right now, right here. You have to decide that quitting is not an option. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. You have to act like the person you want to become, even when you don't feel like it. You feel tired? Show up anyway. You feel scared? Move anyway. You feel like a fraud? Believe anyway. Because every time you show up when it's hard, you are casting a vote for the future you want. And it's not about huge wins every day. It's about small choices. Tiny acts of courage stacked over time. That's how mountains get moved. Not with one giant leap, with one step after another after another. So today, you don't quit. You take the next tiny step. Send the email. Go to the gym. Make the call. Write the paragraph. Cry if you have to, but move. You think your pain is a punishment. You think the struggle is a sign that you're losing. You think because it's hard, it's wrong. But that's a lie. That's the voice of fear trying to get you to turn back. Let me tell you the truth that almost nobody dares to say out loud. Struggle is not the enemy. Struggle is the birthplace of every dream you've ever wanted. Every great story, every legendary success, every hero you admire, they were built through struggle. They were forged in the fire you are feeling right now. The struggle you're facing is not blocking your path. It is the path. It's not here to break you. It's here to shape you into the kind of person who can carry the dream you are chasing. Because here's the raw truth. Right now, you are not yet ready to live the life you dream about. That version of you, the one standing on the stage, the one leading the company, the one living in freedom, the one finally at peace, they are being born through this struggle. Without this hard season, you would never have the strength, the wisdom, the resilience, the fire inside you that you're going to need when you get there. You're not suffering because you're failing. You're suffering because you're transforming. Big dreams demand a bigger version of you. And the old you, the one who quit when it got hard, the one who doubted, the one who played small, that version can't come with you where you're going. And transformation is not supposed to be comfortable. Nobody talks about how ugly it gets sometimes. The late nights crying into your pillow. The mornings you wake up and wonder if anyone even sees you. The endless grind that feels invisible, thankless, brutal. But listen, just because nobody claps for you today doesn't mean you're not making progress. Just because nobody sees the fight you're in doesn't mean you're not winning. Success is quiet for a long time, and then one day, it's loud. One day, everyone will look at you and call it overnight success. They'll talk about how lucky you were. They'll ask for your secret. And you'll smile to yourself because you'll know the secret was never talent. The secret was never luck. The secret was never timing. The secret was that you didn't give up when you had every reason to. You kept moving. You kept believing when it made no sense. You kept putting one foot in front of the other when everything inside you screamed to stop. You earned every inch of your breakthrough in the dark, when nobody was watching, when nobody was applauding, when nobody was there to catch you. You built the future you want during the struggle you wanted to run away from. You weren't born to live a life of regret. You weren't born to quit halfway. You weren't born to play small. You were born for more, and you know it. Deep down, under the fear, under the tiredness, under the self-doubt, you know you're made for something bigger. You owe it to the person you are becoming to keep going. You owe it to the kid you once were who believed anything was possible. You owe it to yourself. Giving up? That's not who you are. You're the one who gets up one more time. You're the one who keeps moving when it's hard. You're the one who shows the world that impossible is just a word. And you don't need anyone else's permission to keep going. You don't need validation. You don't need applause. You just need one thing. You need to decide right now that you're not done yet. Picture yourself 5 years from now, stronger, wiser, prouder, living the life you dream about today. Now ask yourself, what did that future version of me have to do to get there? They fought through this moment. They chose faith over fear. They chose persistence over perfection. They chose growth over comfort. And most of all, they chose to keep going when quitting felt easier. Your future self is not some distant fantasy. It's a reality you're building today, choice by choice, step by step. You want to meet that version of you? You want to live that life? Then earn it. Start right now. Move through the doubt. Move through the fear. Move through the exhaustion. Because on the other side of this moment is the life you've been dreaming about. Listen, I don't know you personally, but I know something about you. If you were really the type to give up, you wouldn't even be here listening to this. The fact that you're still here tells me everything. You are not done. You are not defeated. You are not out of the fight. This is your reminder. You are stronger than you feel right now. You are more capable than you believe right now. You are closer than you realize right now. And if you just hang on a little longer, keep moving just a little further, you're going to wake up one day and realize you broke through the walls you thought were unbreakable. Don't you dare quit now. Your future is waiting for you to fight for it. Now go fight, go win.